Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Wednesday night. You know what that means? Late Fright Legends. We got a great show for you tonight. We get to talk to a real live mummy, maybe. And Auzzy Blood is here to show you his freaky talents. Now let's give it up for our host, the one, the only, the spooky, Unman Dane.
Quick! Run away before they open the door!
Yeah! Hi there, kiddies. It's your old pal, Unman Dane, coming at you live. Who am I, you might ask? Well, I am the horror rock freak show host of Late Fright with Unman Dane, a cavalcade of the strange and the bizarre, a smorgasbord of guts, boobies, rock and roll, and blood. Lots and lots of blood. How we doing tonight, Fangarang?
I'm doing great, Edmund. How about you?
I am fantastic. It's harvest season. I've got the lady fingers are sprouting. I just cut them off from the ground. You know, they've got to ret for a while, and then they get nice and succulent. But I've also got a pumpkin. Yes, Dead Goat agrees that they do get very succulent. But you have to. It just has to wait for the first frost. And look at this. I've got a pumpkin. We're going to carve him into a jack-o'-lantern. Yes, you'll have some company, Fangarang.
Oh boy, that's what I need.
You need some company.
What do you think I'm gonna do with that jack-o'-lantern, Dead Goat?
No, not that, Dead Goat.
Look,
No, not that either. That's illegal in 7 states.
I'm isolated, but I ain't that lonely.
Yes, how is the bid treating you?
Oh, it's I'm healthy and safe, and I have been living in this closet, and also I'm dead, so I can't exactly get it. So but other than that,
right. Well, no, you remember what Medusa said? They're still getting it in the underworld.
Oh, that's right.
So you might want to wear a mask if you go out in public. I'm just saying.
Well, I've been using bleach, so I'm feeling pretty safe.
I thought you looked extra white.
Right. Huh?
Well, shall we start this with headlines? Headlines. Yes.
What do we got this weekend, man?
We'll start with this one. Massive Burmese python could beat a previous, of course it's Florida state record of 18.8 feet long. 18 feet. I know the struggle. I have to contend with the size of my own python pants.
Is that a dick joke about a python in your pants?
No! I'm actually talking about my pet python. His name is Pants. Get your mind out of the gutter, Fangarang.
What? Why is his name Pants?
Because he wears none. He has no legs. It's supposed to be ironic humor. Just go with it.
Sure. Wouldn't any kind of outfit a snake could wear just automatically be a tube top? Wouldn't it? The only thing that
do the tube snake boogie.
All right, move on.
Meanwhile, oh, good God, a bear wanders the hallway of a Colorado YMCA lodge in the Rockies, giving the lodge guests quite a scare. And now I actually heard he was looking for you, Fangarang. What was that you said about you and bears last week?
Funny enough, I do know a bear named Rocky. Yeah.
Well, Young Skull. Now there's a place you can go. I said Young Skull. If you're short on your dough, you can stay there, and I'm sure you will find many ways to have
Stop it.
good
Stop. No,
time.
stop. Right now. Stop.
It's fun to stay at the YMCA. Stay at the YMCA. That guy's doing it. You can't because you don't have arms.
I always feel left out in the cold. Why you gotta do that to me?
It is Rocky Mountains, you know. I'm just gonna tell that bear you want to be in a relationship.
Look,
It'll be.
You keep talking like that, I'm going to send Rocky out your way, and we'll see who's laughing.
Oh yeah. Well, I'll just send you in there, and I'll tell him you want a relationship. It'll be a trap, a bear trap. It's a trap.
I'm done.
I'm
done. Every goddamn
word. Those bad jokes from Fagger Hang. This one is good. The Silence of the Lamb's house is for sale in Pennsylvania. I think I found my new house.
Would you live in me? I live in me. It doesn't work because I don't have arms and I can't tuck anything. That joke would be funnier if I had something to tuck, you know? And
something to tuck.
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh. No, I was wondering if it still has the basement.
That reminds me, I need some lotion. Oh well.
Well. You know, actually, I've always wanted to live in Sylvania. I got a couple of cousins in Transylvania.
Oh, I didn't know your cousins were trans.
Touché, sir. Touché. Oh, that one, I broke me. Canada is banning all plastic bags, straws, and other single-use items by the end of 2021. As a consequence of this ban, Pamela Anderson stands to lose her Canadian citizenship. I didn't know, anyways, that she was any Canadian. Whoa, Canada! That's my Canada song. Trump! Oh, dear. Trump reported having high levels of antibodies, explaining the reason so many people have been repulsed by him. Speaking of, Homeland Security head names white supremacists and Russia as the greatest threats to America, completely ignoring that Mike Pence is still alive.
Surreal.
That's the news. And no news is good news by Gary Gnu. He's a cousin. Headlines. Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you like what you see, throw some money our way. You can do that on paypal.me/latefright or on Venmo at latefright. There they are. There's ways you can give us money. That way we can hire better writers and, you know, get this show in the room.
Get more makeup, get better equipment to make funnier sketches, get more blood, get more gore, get more sets, get more actors.
Yes, we need all of that
show. We want to make merchandise with our faces on it.
Merchandise is coming.
We need some money to get it started. So
donate
to the show.
Donate to the show so we can make money so that you can
donate,
get things
shares with your friends.
That we make by you giving us money.
Yes. And if you don't have any money but you still want to help, share us with your friends.
That's right. Get the word out there. Get people coming to us. in floods. That's what we need. I'm a cannibal and I'm hungry. So, tonight, kiddies, you have found yourself at Late Fright Legends, where we talk about the things that go bump in the night. The things that parents use to scare their children into being good little boils and ghouls. The thing that will make you poop your pants. And tonight's legend is no exception. Thousands of years ago, in ancient Egypt, mankind tried to replicate the magic of the gods. They knew that the goddess Isis had wrapped her dismembered half-brother husband up in fine linens, and with magical spells and special incantations, resurrected him, brought him back from the dead. Many an Egyptian pharaoh replicated the process, but supposedly without successful resurrection. So they placed curses on the bodies, guaranteeing that anyone who disturbs the body of the dead is sure to garner the mummy's revenge. And tonight, kiddies, we have a special treat. We have YouTube unboxer Buddy Burns. He is unboxing a sarcophagus just for us. Take it away, Buddy!
Hey Unman, thank you so much for having me on your show today and showing this video. My name is Buddy Burns, and I have my own YouTube channel called Box Me Out. If you want to follow more of my unboxing videos, unboxing things like this one right here, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button and hit that little bell so that you can get every single one of my videos. Okay, so this is my mummy that I found in an Egyptian restaurant that was going out of business. And I thought it'd be fun, to bring it here and just unbox it and see what's inside. They usually say they have a mummy. Now, I happen to know this one does have a mummy, so I wrote fragile on the box. Right there, right across the way right there, so that everybody knew not to break it. But, I know I didn't have enough space. I didn't put an E on there, and that's my fault. Hindsight isn't exactly my forte. Anyways, we're going to unbox this mummy right now. Before I do, I just want to show you a couple of tools that I have. This is my magnifying glass that I like to use to look at the box and get it, right in the middle. And this is my pipe that I hold to look smart. So we're going to open this mummy up. But before I do, I found this really great passage from this ancient Egyptian story that I just want to share with you guys. Now, as you can see, it's in actual hieroglyphs. And I'm a beginner hieroglyph reader, so I'm going to try really hard to read it for you guys and see if I can tell you what it says, okay? Okay. It says, not to, non-do, thank you. Non-dua, suru, that. Yeah, so that's what it says. Okay, so the last thing we have to do is open this box up. But before I do, I just want to tell you guys how much it means for me that you guys are watching my video and supporting my love of opening boxes, no matter what. So thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it. And the last thing I need is just to open the box, right? So before we do that...
Oh my God! You are so annoying! Just open the box! Just open the box! They don't give a shit about you! There's a 5,000-year-old mummy in here! No one cares about you or anything that you do! How many subscribers does this guy have? You don't deserve it! You don't deserve it! Take me back to the goddamn restaurant. I plague you.
Unman, back to you.
God, that guy was annoying.
Oh my God!
Who was that?
Oh, how many people does he have? How many followers does he have? Where did you
Too
find
many.
him, Bangarang?
Too many. Look, I googled dude with the sarcophagus, dude with the mummy. It
Oh,
popped up.
really?
Yeah.
That was fucked up.
It's really hard to type when you're just a skull, okay? You shouldn't let me be in charge of that kind of stuff. To be fair.
You know, they do have a thing as voice recognition. You just talk and it'll type for you. It's true. See, even Dead Goat takes dictation.
Yeah, he does.
He takes a lot of dictation. All right. Another country, another goat heard from. So, I think it's time for Letters to Unman. Letters to Unman. Letters to Unman. Letters to Unman. Letters to Unman, Dane. Oh, dearest Unman, I am a huge fan of Halloween, but I'm so tired of boring old Halloween decorations. Any ideas for ways that I can take my Halloween decorations to the next level? Love your show, Brenna M. Oh, she's from Haydenfield, New Jersey. I know someone there. Oh! Well, Brenna, yeah, I do have some great ideas as far as Halloween decor goes, but somehow I doubt that your neighbors will appreciate seeing Happy Halloween spelled out on your front lawn using freshly severed limbs. However, fear not, Brenna. I happen to know a Halloween enthusiast who I'm sure has got some bloody good ideas. He goes by the name of Mr. Myers. I'll send him your way.
Oh, hey, I know that guy. Yeah, he endorses the Myers knives. Yeah, don't worry, Brenna. He'll treat you like family.
Like a sister. Oh, it's from one of our favorite letter writers. Very prolific. It's Scott from Arizona. Oh,
God, this guy.
This guy. Oh my goodness. What does he have in store for? Oh my. I don't even know if I want to touch this. Ew. It's very gross and just, oh. Oh, positive. Oh, read on. Mr. Dane, it finally happened. That special time in a young man's life. Oh, I finally killed my own meat. No more necrotic tissue sandwiches for me. He. There's actually 5 he's. Anyway, what do you do with your meat? Love me, Scott. Somebody's house. Now he's in Illinois? Well, Scott, what do I do with my meat? I beat it. I beat it until it goes down. I beat it until it goes limp and it looks all pathetic. I love beating my meat. The more I beat it, the juicier it gets. I mean, tenderizing is everything in cooking, you know.
I don't think that's what they're talking about, but sure.
Anyway, And that concludes Letters to Unman. Now, any of you watching out there, if you have any questions for an Ancient of Chaos, me, or for Fangarang, or even Dead Goat, please message us here at Late Fright, or leave them in the comments. No question is too weird. I mean, look at Scott. You can't get weirder than that guy. But feel free to try.
Yeah, let's see what you can do. Who can outwit Scott?
COVID. Uh-huh. Oh. Well, guess what, kiddies? It is that special time in a monster's life when we get to introduce our Freak of the Week.
Freak of the week, we got a freak of the week. Oh!
Yes. Tonight's Freak of the Week. Do you know anything about this young man, Fangarang?
I know he's a very talented performer hailing from Las Vegas, Nevada.
That's right. He is the freak from Sin City. Let's watch him do a little bit of his stuff, and then we're going to talk to this special freak.
Hello, everybody. My name is Auzzy Blood. I'm a sideshow performer all the way from Sin City. Are you ready? Go! Tell me what to do. Anyway. Let's go! Oh, no!
Ladies and gentlemen, boils and ghouls, please welcome Auzzy Blood to the show.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for having me. Hope you enjoyed all that.
There he is.
Hello, everybody. It's good to see you. Thank you, Mr. Unman, for having me tonight, and Fangarang. Appreciate you both so.
God, if I had
Thank-
skin, I'd have goosebumps after that video.
Right?
Yeah. I want you
You
to
are cut it off, though.
My first question for you is, do you want to be my best friend?
I mean, sure. Why not? Can you
You're
handle
out,
me
Unman.
as a friend, though? Can you handle
I mean-
pulling nails out of my nose and all the dripping
can't.
blood on your
I can only
skull?
pull with my teeth. That's the only thing I have
That's
to pull
the
things with.
best way. Yes.
Yeah,
I love
let's do
it.
it. Unman, you're out. Let's do this.
Oh dear, no, he's what? What? I'm being replaced? You are a super freak, my friend.
You went
Super
with
freak.
the offer, so. Thank you. I like to push the
Freaky.
boundaries and endurance of my human body.
And you test the limits. Now, remember, we have to remind children to not do these things at home because the things that you do, your do is dangerous.
Yes, it's very real doo-doo that they can dangerously injure themselves on that doo-doo. That doo-doo is not fun. Unless you know what you're doing, of course. I have lots of training in my personal anatomy and human physiology knowledge, and just a lot of selfless insanity that goes on with all the voices ruminating up here. You know,
I can relate.
No, they just push you sometimes.
Exactly. Every single person that's put this skull on, I have all of those memories, so I can relate to the voices in the head thing, you know?
See, well, this is why I would get along with you just fine here.
I just get sort of a rattling in my head.
Yeah, that's normal for you. Can we do this? One of us. One of us. Gibble, gobble, one of us. One of us. One of us. I love your background. You know, we served up some heart here a few weeks ago with El Sabone. We had El Sabone in the studio, and he tried. He said it was his father's heart, but he actually served me up a freaking deer heart. It was disgusting.
What a waste!
I thought I was going to get his father.
You gotta go when they're freshly planted in the ground, just before they start to ruminate and rot. Then you dig them up and get everything nice and classed over. That way, it's a little calloused and corpsey. What's the word I'm looking for when it's really just neglected? Yes, finger ladies. You know, when they get cold, I heard you talking about it earlier. Fucking genius, this man. Genius. I haven't had a finger lady in ages.
You haven't fingered a lady in ages?
Oh, tell me about
just the other night. I mean, see, the voices make me speak backwards sometimes.
Okay, I've got it.
I think doctors take dyslexia, right? I don't know.
Sometimes I really don't either. So, Auzzy, oi, oi, oi. Sorry, that just popped out. Auzzy, how long have you been doing this? What's that? I'm sorry.
That and Janet's tit. I just made a really old reference.
I'm so glad we paused just to hear that.
Yeah, it was worth it. Let me tell you that much. Yeah,
all right, Mr. Unman, what were you trying to say before the?
I was trying to ask you. How long have you been doing this sort of thing? When did you find out you were a freak?
Well, when I was in school to be a CMA, a Certified Medical Assistant, which was around 2014, I was studying the human body, the human anatomy in school to become a Certified Medical Assistant. I love drawing people's blood, hence the name blood. I'm a hemotomaniac, you could say, because I have an obsession with it. So
me too. That's what I'm drinking.
Yes. Beautiful cup there too. But yeah, so since about 2014, I started training myself and doing street performance here in Las Vegas, sticking nails in my nose, learning how to eat glass and shoving a coat hanger down my throat. And then after several years of working hard at my craft and putting myself through crazy spectacles, as you've seen in the video, I can now roll around with a sword with me, and I'm, to that I know, one of the only peoples that's ever had another person stick a sword inside of them for a live show and have a different person hammer that said sword in.
I was watching that. Now, those are a couple of questions because I know a lot of freaks, and they, you don't touch their sword. You don't. I saw the guy doing the drill in your nose. Oh, yes. Now that takes a hell of a lot of trust. Yes, yes,
entirely. It was an interesting process. The footage you saw there was while I was working with Cirque du Soleil. So we were actually on the Luxor stage, and the whole concept of the show was a torture scene. I was basically the bad guy torturing the hero character because the villain, the other guy that was the bad guy in the show, was paying me to do so. And it came down to the point of, well, they asked me, are you comfortable with teaching somebody else how to do your stunts to you? I sat back and went, what? Sure, let's try that. And after lots of practice, we actually accomplished several different things to where another person was performing stunts to me. It was intense.
That is very intense because that's something I've never seen. I've never seen anyone roll with a sword, and because I know how. Please tell the people how dangerous. You know the human anatomy. Please just give them a little inkling of how dangerous that is. What you do.
Well, it's just to explain it short, you have multiple esophageal sphincters you have to go through. I pass between the heart and lungs as it slides down the esophagus. And then, if the sword is long enough, anywhere from 18 to 20 inches, it will usually push. I'll feel the pressure right around my belly button to where I feel it pushing onto my diaphragm, that diaphragmic muscle right above your stomach. And then once there, you're at the LES, the lower esophageal sphincter, to where it drops into the stomach. Mostly a sword over 23 inches won't go all the way to the bottom, but anything from 18 to 20 will definitely make it in. And that's why it's so extremely dangerous. I literally have a piece of metal like this, inches away from my internal organs. And one wrong move of what I do could puncture my esophagus, perforate it, and blood go all in the in spots where that's not supposed to be, essentially. And that would be cool if we had an endoscopy, but I wouldn't be around anymore. And neither would you if you attempted it, especially without all the years of training I've had. So how about I swallow a sword for you right now?
Woo! Yeah, that one looks really dangerous. It's all curvy.
Yes, I actually just made this sword myself.
What?
Yes, all handmade by me. It's just a piece of metal. We have a pipe and then a washer. You can see the washer is welded. So the piece of steel was just taken down with a grinder and then polished and sanded consistently until it was safe to swallow.
It's beautiful. Nice work. Do you make those too?
Yes, this was my first attempt at a sword that I made, and I'm now making commissions. If you check out my Instagram, you can go see one of the ones I've recently made for a fellow sword swallower named Sydney.
There you go. Get a little business that way too.
Oh, yes.
Oh, here he goes. Oh, they lick it. I love it. He licks
Here we go. We're looking for the lubrication and to warm up the blade. The cold blade isn't as enjoyable as something warm going down your throat, right? Right? Right, yes.
That's
Where's
what she said.
I hope he was going to chime into that one. All right, here we go.
I know, right? No, he had to go pee, I think.
Oh, he can pee? I thought he just shot blood out of his eye sockets. Learn something new every day. Learn something new. All right, enough talking. Let's swallow. Nice little evening throat fuck for you.
Holy crap-a-moly.
And that is swallowing an 18-inch steel curvy blade.
Nothing like it in the world. Do you get a rush? Do you get a rush?
Yeah. Every time. It's such a fun sensation just to see people so perplexed. That's why I haven't been doing much of the live shows or like this on the internet, because I feel what I do is lost in translation through a screen because you don't see the danger, you don't feel that empathy for what my body is going through. But
yes,
I came out.
You know what? I actually have that feeling too, and that's why I just want to try to expose as many freaks of the world while we have this medium, but then come to our show because that's where the real freaky stuff happens.
Exactly.
I love your grinder. I love your grinder work. And I don't know if people could actually see that from the video, but that one grinder bit, you have something in your nose and you're doing the spark grind off the thing in your nose. Is that correct? Is that what I was seeing?
Yes, that's a combination blockhead stunt. So I have these thick bolts. They're not nails. They are thick bolts about the size of your finger here. And what they do essentially is I will hammer them all the way back and then take a grinder to them while they're in my skull, one in each nostril. I call that the double penetration. Who doesn't love double penetration, right?
Woo, DP! DP, who doesn't like DP? Come on.
But yes, it's
Hey,
I've never really seen other people do that stunt, so that's one of the things I perfected. And then I also have the mouth grinder too, so I can do those as a
yes,
combo.
no, I saw that too. That's fantastic. That's so fantastic. Is that based actually on your mouth? Did someone make that for you?
Yes. No, I carved that out. My father helped me come up with the prototype design, which is actually down in the garage. And the newer one, the curvier, pointy one that you saw in the video here, that's my more recent one. We welded up some teeth on it to give it that extra pop. And then anytime I grind it down, I can just weld those teeth back up. So it's a reusable item.
Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, yeah. Being able to reuse your props is very important in this, and feeling safe
Especially
with the things.
Grinding. Can't just
right. Grinding
metal.
is so crazy, and you do it out your nose. I love it. I love it.
Some
And,
people. Oh, go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, some people call me a nose-gician because of the amounts of bullshit I do up here.
Indeed. And before, you know what, we're gonna see some nose stuff too, right? Because I actually want to do something with you. Can we do something together?
Let's do it.
Okay, cool. But first I want to I had a question and I've lost it now. Oh, damn it! I brain farted. Oh dear. Oh, I don't remember what it was. I got too excited about sticking stuff up our noses.
I know, it's fun. I've got a special treat tonight.
What do you have?
Well, this was actually a part of the promotion, or the production you saw on the screen earlier from Cirque du Soleil run.
Cirque du Soleil, yes.
Yes, we designed this for a stunt, and I actually got to perform with Andrew Stanton. He's a fellow sideshow performer from Swing Shift Sideshow, who we got to build.
Swing Shift Sideshow, love those guys.
Yes, I love Andrew to death. He's a great friend of mine, and he's taught me a lot while working with him. But together we came up with this bad boy. It's hard to see because of all the lighting, but it is the meat hook coil. So normally I would do a simple meat hook stunt, but the gentleman you saw ramming the nail in my face, or the drill in my face, would actually have to also put this in my face also at one point, and then attach a chain to this ring here and pull me down a set of stairs. Not kidding you. In the audience. Yeah.
That's crazy. Now, before you do this, Auzzy, before you do this, let's make sure that people know how to send you money. And there we go. Yes. Because, you know, this is
Auzzy Blood, PayPal, but it's always
the risk this man is taking to entertain you. Now, Auzzy, you've got a big curly Q thing, and I've got balloons.
I haven't had rubber in my nose in so long. I honestly miss the feeling of condoms rubbing at the back of my throat. Strange, right?
You know, I don't practice that safe, blockhead. I do the mental flossing. So I thought it'd be fun if we did a little dueling banjos thing. You know, you're sticking your thing through your nose, and we'll just see what happens.
I love it. All right, I'll let you get started first.
I love it so.
Get it? Yes. It looks like a little piece of bubble gum. Great color choice. There it is. And he's got it. Yes. All right, here we go. What goes in must come out.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Look at that, people! Holy shit! Oh!
We're not done. We'll get to that in Here we go. The classics. 2/4 solid steel hooks. In one, and the other.
Holy shit! Ha ha ha!
Nice and sloppy and slurped with spit. Oh, that was fun. Lord, I hope you go wet too. You look like you're trying to turn yourself into a poodle balloon sculpture over there.
I can make you one.
Please do. Oh, I'd love a balloon sculpture covered in your saliva.
It looks like fallopian tubes or something. I don't know. Oh my God! Did you see that? Give him a hand! Holy crap-a-moly! I've never seen so much snot. That was oh my Auzzy blood, ladies and gentlemen. That was fun. You know what, Auzzy? Thank you for doing that with me, because we've been having Freaks of the Weeks come on, and they're doing this and they're doing that, and I'm like, I want to do that with you too. So let's do something together. That was so much fun.
Exactly. It's way more fun because you get busted both worlds.
I had this idea, and actually it stemmed from Andrew. I wanted to take some kind of, do the human crazy straw, but do it with two people. So two people at the same time, and then somebody drinks from both of their noses
at the same time, and each one has a glass.
Yeah,
you almost would need like yards and yards of tubing to be able to like do a coil around the person drinking both straws. That's extra fun.
We need to work together.
Like, tango around the person in the middle, make the suction extra hard. I don't know. That would be fun, though.
Oh,
we should get together and do that sometime.
It'd be lots of fun. Hey, maybe we can set some kind of Guinness World Record where we get how many people in a row we can get, linked up with a human crazy straw.
That would be excellent. I think we would alarm people with COVID measures, but who cares?
Right. Well, we'd have to get we get 6 foot of tubing.
Yes, that way it's even longer. I love it. Genius.
You guys make me miss my nose.
Actually, you probably could do it better than either of us.
Yeah, if you've been cheating for me, look at this. Look at this right here. I can fit a
somebody asked me
once, wide open. I think
somebody asked me once. They asked, would I ever get my nose removed just so they could see the flats of my skull to make the stunt easier? And I said, hell no, not unless I got injured.
True that.
Yeah, trust me, it's not a great look. I could never wear sunglasses anymore. It's actually really an inconvenience more than anything else.
Just get a headband.
Oh, God, this guy's a freaking genius.
That is
or just like those things they put on your sunglasses.
Solving problems, Auzzy blood. Problem solver extraordinaire.
2020
is there anything he doesn't do? Your taxes, maybe.
He is.
Freak of all trades.
Wait, do you do taxes? I need someone.
No, I hate taxes. The government needs to burn.
Auzzy, you are fantastic, and it's burning like a dumpster fire itself. Auzzy, what was I going to say? Another brain fart. Damn it!
You were going to say thank you, Auzzy.
I know it's the same brain fart as before. Yes, I wanted to thank you for being on the show, and I wanted to have you plug where people can find more of your work.
Wonderful. So you can find me on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Patreon, all Auzzy Blood, as you've seen spelled here. I do regular music videos with different bands, and my main thing I'm trying to work on right now is creating content for my YouTube. And I'm also proudly sponsored by Liquid Death, so we have a competition going on right now. You can crack open a can of Liquid Death and possibly win a year's supply if you make the stupidest, dumbest video on how to open a can of Liquid Death. So check that out. Check out my YouTube and go give these folks some amazing love for all the awesomeness they do on this show. I cannot. This has been an awesome show. I've not seen an amazing show like this, so well organized. It's so much fun, guys.
Organized.
Well, thank
That's
you
the first
so
time
much,
this has
Auzzy.
ever been described as organized.
I'm so used to people having these live streams, just like car crashes that are happening slowly before your eyes, and they're really awkward. But this one was a lot of fun, so I really.
I'm glad.
See?
I'm really glad you feel
You're
that way,
doing all right.
Auzzy. Thank you.
You guys are on your way.
You hear that, Mom? I'm gonna be somebody. That's right.
Gonna be somebody. We want to take this opportunity to thank Buddy Burns for unboxing for us. We want to take this moment to plug your friend and ours, Dakota the Bearded Lady. She has her Chardonnay network, and that is where you can find Chardonnay True Crime and the Chardonnay network of podcasts. And if she would tell you more, you want to tell you know a little bit of something about that, don't you, Fangarang?
Yeah, well, she has a few podcasts, about 3 of them, I believe, including her Chardonnay True Crime podcasts. Podcast I don't remember the name of, about birds.
Birds. I think it's called Birds.
Something birds. And Fork This, which is just a podcast about food.
Oh,
like
yeah,
food,
that
Auzzy?
guy. Do you like food, Auzzy?
I don't eat much because of swords. I mostly just eat metal. Who needs to eat when you can just drink blood all day?
This podcast
Heavy
may not be
metal.
for you. But if you decide to check out food, I recommend Fork This podcast.
Fork
Yeah,
this.
fork
great.
that
It's easy to
podcast.
remember.
No, fork this. Fork this
Fork
podcast.
Fork This, yes.
Well, Auzzy Blood, it's been a pleasure having you. Fangarang, wonderful as always. Dead Goat, rock out, my brother. And remember, kiddies, stay safe. Wash your damn hands. Wear a damn mask. Don't listen to 45. And remember,
Rest in peace, Eddie.
stay spooky.